So we are starting chapter 3. For those who missed the first or the last chapter, Bright ended up getting shipped off with a group of warriors to fight off some wargs that a witch has been using to terrorize the area's inhabitants. And she doesn't know what she's supposed to be doing to help them, but that's where she is. So she's traveling with Sir Brash, guy who visited her at the jail, and a few other members of their merry band, and that's where we're at. Okay. I open my eyes to find myself in a strange, confusing place. Everything is engulfed in shadow. Once again, I am alone. There's no one to protect me. I am surrounded with skulls and bones, and I find myself in a cage. We're looking around. 3 human skulls stare at me in sorrow. A dark fog permeates the cage and that area surrounding it. I can't see what kind of place I'm in. Everything around disappears into darkness. Chains. Chains are everywhere, hanging from the ceiling, shackled to the floor, as if the walls of the cage were not enough. This is a place of total entrapment. None of the chains are touching me, yet I can barely move. Bones lie scattered across the floor. Remains of the prisoners from the past are merely a fear-inducing device. I don't know. Cage. There is no exit from the cage, no door on any of the sides, only ancient metal bars covered in rust. Oh. Heard me not. Ugh, this again. Oh, I know what it is. He always says it every time he talks to me. So, no, Demonheart, you listen, yet you do not hear. I cannot blame you. You are alone in a cold world like me. They watch us through the cage. No one comes to help. I somehow feel in my heart that this demon child is raised. Coming face to face with him once again sends a sharp pain down my spine. Months have passed since that day, but I still have to look down to make sure I am whole. Reyes appears to have grown up a bit, but he is still a small, frightened child. Who is watching us? Our enemies. They feed on our pain. Top mistake. I don't remember this one. Let's see. Oh, I think I get it. Okay. I remember. Make it stop. Hi, Zydex. Thanks for dropping by. Haven't seen you in a little while. Where is my mother? Why does it hurt so much? Why? What's hurting you? The laughing shadow. Do you see? Oh, a row of glowing symbols. Remember them, or their sacrifice will be for naught. What is going on?
Girl, wake up.
Oh boy. Oh, it's just Fisher, thank goodness. I don't like these dreams. Opening my eyes, I see Fisher leaning over me with a concerned look. The others might still be asleep. The strange symbols still float in my mind, but if I don't write them down soon, I'm sure to forget.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, let's just say yes, I'll be fine. I've been waiting to speak with you. Just a moment, please. I need to write something down. I open my journal and sketch the symbols I saw in the dream, as best as I remember. I had another dream in which I spoke to Ray's when he was a child. Ray's insisted that I remember these symbols. Those kind of look like astrology symbols. Hi, Arcos. I think this is the first time I've seen you pop in. Thanks for coming in. I'm tired today. Oh boy. Not Ray's again.
What are you doing, my pretty? Were you just sketching something in your little diary?
What? Be quiet. Oh no, I don't want to say that. I'm just gonna say yes, this should come in handy. I have to be good, right? Good
Portal keys, weren't they? You closed the diary before I was able to take a good look.
keys.
Would you mind reading me the symbols?
Why? Didn't you just show me these? Me? I did nothing of the sort. They do look like zodiac signs, I agree. Are you having wild dreams featuring my likeness? I'm not sure what you look like. Be nice and I might just show you. I don't know if I want that. Now, my dear, read those symbols for me, yes? Oh, you didn't get to hear my wonderful Chicago accent. I'm a little self-conscious about it still. I read him the symbols that How do you read those symbols out loud? Rays takes some time before addressing me again.
No, that makes no sense. Something must be lacking.
Or perhaps you saw something similar in my mother's house and are now simply recalling it. In the fatally wrong order, I have to note. Anything starting with that combination will lead you straight into one of Infernal's great pools of fire. So if you see a portal, do not touch it. Lots of trouble in Inferno. Are you sure? This dream felt real. You have a lot on your mind, dear. I am not sure what is going on, but in any case, do consult me before meddling with any portals. Remember, I want you alive. We are a team. Fine. You're welcome, ungrateful thing. I just decide not to ask anything. I have serious reservations about what's going on with this guy. Okay. I see the old man Fisher has been watching me in my telepathic conversation with Rays. Thankfully, he doesn't seem to think I'm insane.
I'm glad you're doing fine.
Come a little farther from the others, so that we may speak freely. Although that might be humorous, I don't know. I look around and see the other men are still asleep. I guess there's no harm in hearing the old man out, so I get up and follow him just a few steps away from the sleeping soldiers. Do you keep track of your dreams in that notebook? That, and some other things. My wife used to believe in that stuff, that they meant something, you know. I wonder if there's truth in it. Life sure didn't seem any different to me, no matter what she dreamt of. But you seem to be doing well in spite of the circumstances. You are a strong one, no matter how you may appear. However, traveling with that man, I'm afraid you won't be doing well for long. Why do you say that? I heard the knights talking before you arrived to the camp. Didn't quite understand everything, but it sounded bad. Sir Brash talked badly about you and called you names, some very indecent names. You two never even met before you arrived to us, correct? No, I met him... Wait. Well, okay, we met only briefly, but... What, did he call me a whore? Yeah, yes, and other similar names. Well, that doesn't really surprise me. He also said it's a pity you were such a nice girl, because of what he intends to do to you. Oh boy. Shit. Sir Brash seems to have a problem with all women, and it's not only that. Something about him is really off.
There's something wrong with him. That eye of his.
And I don't think, no. Okay, there are worse things than him in this world, and I quite suspect Ray's might be one of them. You have to be careful.
Ever since I caught up, he's been watching you in that strange way.
It ain't love in his eyes. That much is clear. This is very confusing, even to an old man like me. It's as if he can't help but find you attractive, and he hates you for it. I don't care how he feels. I'm telling you, those Scarswell Knights are a vicious breed. They say Sir Brash was accused of rape multiple times, yet nothing was proven. There is no punishment for Lord Mace's pets. I don't know. I don't think he likes me that much. I pray to the gods that he doesn't, child. Either way, that man is crazy.
Listen, you need to run. Sir Brash!
I'm sorry, you old shit. Did I interrupt your conspiracy?
It's not what you think, sir. Are you calling me stupid? No, by no means, sir. I was trying to tell Bright how she should be quicker if she is to keep up with the soldiers. The knight snorts. Get lost, old man. I've got a few things to explain to this girl myself. Yeah, partial voice acting can be a little jarring at times, but you get used to it. Fisher obeys the knight, acting all humble. Sir Brash lifts my chin and forces me to look into his eyes. So, you don't think I like you? I'm shaken.
Are you going to run away from me, sweetheart?
Oh boy. I'm just gonna say no. No. Good kid. Now if we could only get these idiots to be less protective of you when I am around.
You'll get that old fool killed, you know. Can't have him talking that kind of crap about a knight of Scarswell.
I don't know, should I beg for mercy? Alright, fine. He doesn't know what he's saying. Please forgive him. Defending him? You don't know how stupid you're being just now. Calling me a rapist? He's just inventing that shit to get close to you. Did he also say my eye is the source of all evil in the world? Well, your eye does look damned evil. It's because it's barely stayed intact. So kitten, sweetie, think all old men are like your loving grandpa? Think the old bugger cares about your health and peace of mind?
All he really wants is to get inside your panties.
No, Mr. Fisher is a decent person. How little you know. We're all men out here except for you, kitten. Next time, don't sit so close to them unless you want to become someone's dick sheath. Oh my god. Sometimes, I have to read this stuff out loud to you guys. It makes me blush. Let's see. I'm just not gonna say anything. That moron refuses to obey me anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to do something to you. Your call whether you'll believe me or not. I'm just telling you how not to end up getting hurt. Well, where is this concern coming from? I mean, he's clearly just a horrible human being, but... whatever. Sir Brash stomps off just far enough to remain in my sight ominously. Jasper is over there as well. It looks like the two of them are examining the road we are about to take. Going back and starting to gather my belongings, I notice someone left a pretty hairbrush in my bag. When did this happen? There is no hair on it to lead me to its owner, but it does look fine and expensive. This is very suspicious too. I don't want to leave it. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly brush my hair and hide the brush among my belongings. I'll figure this crap out later. My hair is all neat now. Suddenly, the sunshine in the forest air feels so nice. Toons sneaks out of the bushes right next to me.
Your armor.
You have a better armor than Toons. I have a better head than Toons, too. A demon head you have, or is it human? Still, the heart beating in your breast is black as night. The pendant hanging from your neck. Strange that the demon girl would have such belongings. Toons had to work for a year to buy this armor. Could not simply steal it now, no. Rose Jaden gave me the armor. Who? This name doesn't sound demonic, but then neither does yours. It sounds slithery. Order is the only way. Yes, a slithering snake, Toons remembers. That craftsmanship. You're wearing an armor from the Serpent's Guild. I shrug. So what? I mean, really? Sir Brash motions us to follow him. Now Fisher is there beside him, too. As we advance, the sounds of small woodland critters and the chirping of insects intensify. I think I hear croaking. What are those sounds?
If I'm correct, we're entering the swamp.
Yeah, been here dozens of times. Nothing to be afraid of, it's just frogs. But you're even scared of frogs, kitty girl, aren't you? Not really, but I'm scared of that work standing behind him. Oh my god. No, it's just Auntie Chudah. Just Auntie Chudah. You came in it just as the action starts up. Hi, Gabby. It's been a little while. Suddenly a black wolf-like beast leaps out of the bushes ahead.
Wait.
A warg! Slay it before it eats us.
Two more wargs emerge from the overgrowth. Toons shoots an arrow and the wargs leap into battle. Whoa. This guy a little close. Jasper charges forward, ready to stop the warg's claws with his sword and shield, as Toons retreats, firing his bow. Fisher was already standing back, and now he opens arrow fire. Sir Brash is not as quick to jump into battle as the others, but when he joins in, fiercely swinging his great sword, he immediately wounds one of the beasts. I'm gonna attack the wargs with my bow. I mean, I really should, do something. One of my arrows seems to hit, but the warg keeps attacking. I don't understand how tough they must be. More angry beasts appear from the other side. They must have been following us. I don't even know how to say what you just typed there. Okay, I'm gonna scream. More of them! Fuck this. Run! Sir Brash lunges forward in a fierce attack, striking one of the wargs once more. The beast stumbles back, giving the soldiers just enough space to run past it. The knight runs first, and the younger soldiers follow him. Fisher urges me to run. I have no choice but to try to keep up with the others. The wargs are narrowly at my heels. I feel a pair of claws brushing my back. That's getting close. I need to run faster. I realize I just passed Toons and Jasper. They are merely blurry images in the corner of my eye. Fisher must be even further behind. I am running beside Sir Brash now. I see a bridge ahead of us, not sure what's underneath it. I can't ask Sir Brash if that's where we need to go, since he's already behind me. I passed everyone. That's, oh. I turn back to see the men are still ahead of the beasts. They're running over the bridge now, with Sir Brash leading the men, and the warg still chasing them. The last man to cross over is Toons. He barely makes it in time before Sir Brash cuts the ropes off of the bridge, sending the wargs flying into the muddy water below. I feel a dull pain coursing through my whole body. I fall to the ground on my hands and knees. Dizzily, I look up at the others.
Thank you, sir. Great timing.
Indeed. You almost got Toons killed. If Toons didn't know better, he'd think it was intentional.
Why does this guy talk in the third person? It's kind of weird. I mean, he is kind of creepy, but still. Sir Brash pays them no heed.
You run fast for an old man, Mr. Fisher. No offense meant.
But have you seen the girl?
Why are you so worried about me? I mean, alright, whatever. No problem, Marcos. Hopefully catch you again sometime. In a game that's not giving you so many issues. But I'll catch you around Steam. Oh, third person talking is great. Sir Brash is headed toward me. I only now notice how far I've run.
Speed, Should have known it wasn't strength.
Oh, really? My limbs hurt so much, and now my head as well. What are you talking about? When you became immortal, so to speak, you got more special powers than that. It's usually something like strength, or speed, as we've just seen. Supposedly, you're part demon now. That's how demons are. But don't bother your kitty head with that. It doesn't matter anymore. I feel terrible.
Look at you. Using that power almost does you more harm than good. You're a pretty weak Demonheart.
Well, thanks. Fuck you. I said it. Don't pull off that shit again. I don't even know how I did this. Yeah, fine. Let's move on.
Are you idiots unharmed?
I have a cut on my arm, sir, but I should be fine. Don't fuck around. You got any healing shit for that? I just checked my pockets and it seems my potions fell out somewhere. I don't carry witch's poison cures with me either. You'll have to bandage it or something. Maybe I can help if we can find the right herbs. I mean, Jasper's been, the only one who's nice to me. Could you do that? Wow, we're going to have a new healer. Shut up. Fine, you can help him, but don't waste too much time. Poor Jasper. Let's look for the herbs. You'll tell me which ones are good. Yes, be careful. Some of them might be poisonous. I'm all dizzy and shaking from my running experience, but I managed to get up and start looking for healing herbs with Jasper. After some digging around, we find several kinds of plants that I suspect may serve to heal Jasper's wound quicker. We chop up the plants and I mash them up with my hands so the healing juices come out. Jasper prepares a piece of cloth to use as a bandage, and I help him to fasten it around his arm with the herbs underneath. Thanks, Bright. Traveling with you was great for more than one reason. Please don't tell me there's other reasons. I'm just gonna say no problem. Yeah, just no problem. Let's get back to Sir Brash. He seems angry. Get over here. We're marching on. Isn't Sir Brash always angry? I don't think I've seen him not angry. Just as we start traveling, I feel my amulet radiating its energy. Boy.
You've had a little encounter with some forest beasts.
Did you know that they, too, might be drawn to eat your heart? Animals can also become demon hearts. I wasn't aware of this. A fun fact, but not very useful, since humans hunt each other in pursuit of the hearts. Animals don't stand a chance.
Now, I intended to dedicate some time to getting to know each other. I think your companions are dull enough that we can make that time now.
What would you like to ask me? Well, I guess just start going through the list, right? I understand Orchid died while giving birth to you. She wasn't murdered?
She was murdered by me, leaving me the blessing of a mother's love.
But she knew it would happen and was completely fine with it? Yes, dying was part of her design. For all her healing skill, she could not find a way to become truly immortal. So she wished to live on through a child who would lovingly remember her. She wanted her son to have everything. But if he were to be truly immortal, then he could not have a mother, as we demon spawn never do. Still, We have a special connection to our dead mothers, and a void inside of us that can never be filled. In order to achieve her design of immortality, Orchid had to die young, ironically, while she was still fertile. How foolish. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know. It makes sense in a way. A decent idea, but with flawed execution. Orchid was pleasant on the outside, but she was never truly noble. Everything she did was for her own purposes, yet she created a member of the superior race and sought to bathe him in her post-mortem love. Superior race? Screw you. I like to flatter myself. Apparently. Orchid left me her letters, equipment, and valuables. It took me a while to learn to read on my own, but we demon spawn have it in our nature to spy on humans and learn from you. You aren't learning from me. You already think you know everything best. False. I do not know everything. There are ancient demon spawn with far more knowledge. You are right in that I am not convinced that you have much to teach me. Though. I guess after I learned how to read, Orchid wanted me to find you and have you teach me about your world. A futile hope on many levels. But you were, among all the other things, a mother's gift, the most valuable thing there is. Especially to one whose mother is dead. Her last wish was to have you by her son's side. I may not understand her reasons, but I will trust her until I discover them. Oh, so I'm a thing. Yes, and you are mine. Okay, I don't like that, you guys. I don't like it. Oh? Why do you think my mother referred me to you? I really don't know why she left me to you. I don't know that either, but I am glad she did. You're becoming agreeable. How else can I entertain you? Let's see. Well, did Orchid write it in her letters that she made me a Demonheart?
Yes, she did. You were supposed to be my immortal guide in the world of humans.
Well, it'd been nice if she'd asked me first. I wish I knew what she was thinking. She was thinking that you would take care of me once she was dead. That is why she wanted to secure you, to make you immortal. Strange. The mother of a demon spawn has to die, and whoever eats of demon flesh becomes barren and cannot be a mother. If a woman becomes a demon heart after conceiving, her body will fight against the demon child, but the child will win. She will be left with an unlife instead of resting in peace. That's kind of creepy. Slaughtering the witch early in the pregnancy is perhaps the only way to stop the demon child from becoming a sentient creature. I wouldn't know. There haven't been enough willing witches or their victims to test this. Orchid clung to her life for as long as she could, using the time to prepare us both for what was to come, even though you were unaware of it. As for how she gave you the power, you remember that thing she fed you. A special dinner, wasn't it? Yeah, and it tasted gross. The food you ate was the source. Oh, no. She didn't. Now, there are a few possibilities, and she never wrote me the details. Regardless, I am certain it was in fact demon flesh, and not the heart of another one of your kind. I have no idea how she acquired it, but it may not have been quite so fresh. Oh. Wait, maybe that was the dead cat in the alley. Yeah, it was in the sauce. Is there anything else you need clarified? I remember she smothered it in honey, probably to try and make it taste better, but it didn't work. Where are you exactly? Where are you contacting me from?
I have a cozy little dungeon in Inferno, which I am the master of. I spend most of my time here, when I'm not in the outside world, doing research on your kinsman.
did you acquire a dungeon? It is a long story. I found the space already built by someone who abandoned it a long time ago. You know, Inferno mostly looks like the insides of an unknown creature. There are lots of fleshy parts, some fire. Sounds like a Silent Hill game to me. Oh, I don't know about barbecue sauce. I don't think anything is going to make that taste good, especially if it wasn't so fresh. Some entities with teleportation powers have been able to construct buildings inside, witches or demon spawn, or whoever used a portal efficiently. I imagine it took a long time to build walls and furnish the place. Thankfully, it was all ready for me. I only had to make certain modifications. And now it's all up to my taste. Hi, Gwen! Oh, I love seeing everybody pop in here. You're coming in the middle of an exposition dump, so... let's see. Did you say research on humans? Perhaps research is an overstatement. I sometimes follow people around and spy on them. The ones I'm not connected with through a magical amulet. I'm just gonna... Have you found any interesting people? An intelligent question. Truth be told, I rarely encounter someone worth following, but studying the patterns in common fools is also rewarding. I see. How else can I entertain you? Is there anything you would like to know?
So kind of you to ask.
You seem to be an innocent and unsuspecting little human. What exactly do you get out of caring for others? Well... say it's difficult to explain. I'm concerned about our alliance, Bright. I need you to understand the folly of your ways. What folly? You can't be my true ally if you care about the health of every meaningless idiot you encounter. Yeah, that thing talking to me through the amulet. I don't care about every single idiot. I certainly hope so. At any rate, you're mine. Look, there's no ring on this hand, so it ain't happening. Is there anything else you need clarified? That was enough. Let's get this moving. Such a pity. I enjoy educating you. You've been a good listener, so at least I know you appreciate me. Better pay attention to your companions as if they were worth it. Okay? Okay. Alright, then we're done with the exposition dump. Sir Brash bumps into me.
What the hell?
Girl, watch where you're going. Where the fuck are your eyes? Do I want to antagonize him? Do I want to... At least my eyes are equal. Alright, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry, sir. I don't need a fight. You're no good in this state.
Alright, since the genius bright girl had to mess herself up and slow us down, we're gonna stop for another rest.
Great, just blame it all on me. Or do you want me to carry you and use your ass for a shield? No, no thanks. I'd rather you not touch me right now. No. We're near the old Watcher's Lodge. That we are. If there were Watchers there in any recent time, the swamp ghosts must have eaten them. But that's none of your concern right now.
The ghosts of the ancient kingdom. No. No!
It sounds a little scared.
We are not in the haunted lands, are we?
You fucking pussies. Yeah, these are the so-called haunted lands. People have gone missing here, but I'm thinking they may have just shat themselves to death in a bush somewhere because I never got attacked by any ghosts. I guess I'm not tasty enough for them, but you might be, you little chickens. I do like his laugh. So, the Surd believes there is no real danger? The real danger is Rivera. No, the tower is just an abandoned shithole. We're going in so the girl can take a nap. It's very considerate of you, sir. You shove, you backstabbing wreck.
She's been dragging her feet like a beaten cat. It's bloody annoying.
I'm just gonna say, don't stop on my account. Do whatever you need to. Don't drag your butt in my way and do as you're told. We find a watchtower hidden among the trees and enter it. The tower is damp and dark, with a few small windows barely letting in some light. Time to look around. Piles of hay lie on the floor. I'm not sure if they had any other purpose, but it seems someone has been sleeping in some of them. I notice a few worn objects lying about, someone's forgotten belongings. There is something glittering in one of the hay beds. Okay. What is this?
Found something?
Yes, this thing. I see. A witch's crap. You might want to let go of that. You'll get your hand dirty. It's not exactly crap, but I don't need it. Maybe. I don't know. I have a feeling if having that on me is going to make a change later on in the game, but... Okay, I'm just going to keep it. No, I think I'll keep this. Why? So you can lick and kiss it? Fucking demon worshippers. God, he is just a freaking ray of joy. There are two smaller rooms on the left and right. It's dark inside, and the doors are covered with spider webs. It seems no one has walked in there in a while. Oh, come on. Huge spider webs are woven between the walls, but I don't see any spiders.
Wondering where they are.
God, you again. Ugh. I don't care about a few spiders. A few? How about 12 very overgrown ones? See behind these walls, you know. There are 12 overgrown spiders waiting in the dark to eat you. Oh, yes. No, you were a mean boy. Why are you so cheerful about it? It was only a bit of fun. I haven't seen any spiders, to be honest, but I can't guarantee they aren't there. Traveling with these fools is both boring and dangerous. You do have the men to act as a diversion, but if I were a spider, I'd definitely eat you first. Thanks. Well, thank you. I don't think this is the occasion to be thanking me. No, I don't think there's any spiders. I think he's just fucking with me, because he's an asshole. The narrow windows are designed for archers to shoot through. This watchtower appears to be a good defense point, but only for a small group of people. God, there's still more stuff. Stairwell. The stairwell is the main part of the watchtower. There are windows all along its round walls. It provides a nice view of the surrounding area and a convenient place for shooting the enemy outside. At the stairs' end, there is a trapdoor on the ceiling leading to the top of the tower.
Something about you has changed. A new power discovered?
You mean my speed? Yes. Did you enjoy it? I can feel that you have hurt yourself. You performed beyond the human abilities, and you are still regenerating. Yes.
It is the power of your heart. This is the reason demon hearts slaughter each other.
It's the talking jewelry again. I've been talking to my pendant for 3 chapters. It is not only immortality. There would be a little point in resurrection if you were always an ordinary, weak human. You would be equally insignificant. Do my powers protect me from sickness? Because that'd be one positive. Yes, you can say so. You would recover quickly. Sickness is for humans. The true Demonhearts become the most powerful fighters, and this is the true appeal of your nature. Your talent is speed, and if you found more Demonhearts to consume, your skill would only grow. There exist hunters who do just this with their lives. They live to find more Demonhearts to slaughter, or acquire more demon flesh, though the latter is rather rare. Just imagine if you increased your power, you would be able to slaughter anyone in a mere blink. You keep insisting on murder. My poor dear, when will you ever agree on it? For now, you should practice with what you have. Learn how to use your talent without burning out, and you might find it useful. Good thing I got it for free.
Not much of a place, huh? Compared to the Knight's Palace and Scarswall, all these trash accommodations look the same to me.
The rooms are rather small. I'm not complaining, sir. Yeah, you figured it out. Guess you idiots can all fuck yourselves in that room over there, and I'll be watching over the kitty girl. No! No! I'm not gonna be alone with him, am I? Oh god.
If she manages to escape, shoot her.
Not gonna escape.
You all got that?
Toons and Jasper nod, but they can't bear to look at me. And you, old fool. You'd rather fuck her than shoot her. Fine. Disobey me? I don't need your help anyway. Jeez. Jeez, guys. Fisher stares at the ground, shaking his head in denial. Get in here, kitty girl. Sir cuts through the cobwebs blocking the room on the left. The other soldiers all start settling down in the other room. Oh boy. There is plenty of space on the ground for sleeping, and some piles of hay, just like in prison. The knight seems to be getting angry. He keeps cussing to himself. What is wrong with him? I suppose if I'm going to sleep here, I should remove my armor, but with Sir Brash in the room... I'm hesitating. I only remove the parts that would be really uncomfortable to sleep in. I do have some modesty, you guys. Brash is ignoring me the entire time. Thank God. I watch him. I don't want him to do anything without me. He's meticulously examining the room, the damp walls, the windows, the outside. There's really nothing of interest here. Just when I think Sir Brash is avoiding me on purpose, he turns to face me.
All this crap because of a witch's experiments. Those girl-kissing hags should be slaughtered on sight everywhere.
Girl-kissing hags? Well... Orchid wasn't a girl-kissing hag. Is that why you killed her? What? Okay, fuck you. Wait, you're not a witch yourself, are you? How old are you? Are you some kind of gold crone taken the form of a young girl? I'm 18. Old enough for me. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm too young for you. Right.
I don't know why I'm even talking to you. It won't matter when I return home. Go to sleep. I'll take the watch.
Right. Good. Now shut your goddamn mouth. He starts turning away, but then turns back to face me again.
Are you cold?
Yeah, a little, I guess. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. He hands me something from his backpack. It's a black silk shirt, his size. I'm just gonna take it silently. Okay. He turns his back to me. Apparently, the sight outside of the window is once again extremely captivating. Why do you hate me? I don't hate you. You're just a dead girl. I shouldn't be thinking about you at all. Just a dead girl. As in, like I was dead and I came back to life? I start looking for a place to lie down. I feel something pointy in my pocket and reach out for it. It's the earring I found earlier. The star symbol. It reminds me of something. Well, yeah, I've only been seeing it all over the place. Mysterious thief. What was she after? Could this earring belong to her? Is she following me? No, I don't think it's hers, but who else has been in the tower? This is definitely a woman's errand. Perhaps a demon worshipper or someone too young to know better. Sir Brash is terrible, and the soldiers aren't helping me either. No one cares that I'm here against my will. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if... Alright, this is only temporary. I will come out on top. Reassured, I curl up in the hay and drift off to sleep. Oh boy. He dreamt on. Well, shit. Why are you in the cage? I don't know. Why are you? I don't remember. Pain and torture is all I know. You are not here. My mother wanted you by my side, yet we are apart. She loved me, didn't she? Yes, you were everything to her. My dear mother, she has cursed me. No one has ever loved the shadow. That's why it came to destroy me. Who's the shadow? Again. I feel it. Ash Stewart. It's a good thing I remember most of these, because you guys wouldn't want me sitting here trying to figure this shit out forever. Amulet Gash. What the heck is the shadow? Alright. He keeps calling her a fool. Wait, her as in me? What?
No, you shouldn't be here.
Is that you?
I'm not a pathetic child. There is nothing for you to see here.
No, I'm not doing that. I demand an explanation. Our painful paths combined are causing these chaotic dreams. This must not go on.
I'm ending your nightmare.
Dude, you guys. He's totally... Oh,
Wake
he's totally
up.
fucking with me.
Nothing's happening.
Some of these options are so... No. The child, it was him again. Sir Brash puts a hand on my forehead.
You were talking in your sleep.
It was just a bad dream. One has to wonder where you got these ideas about a child that needs your help, considering you were supposed to be a decent young girl with no children. There isn't any. Oh my god, I told you there isn't any in this game so far. Let's see, there might have been a child who needed me, but everything I loved was taken away from me. He slowly takes my hand in his, looking down. Okay, this is very uncomfortable. I wasn't expecting this. There's nothing I can do about that. I notice my things are lying farther away from where I left them, behind Sir Brash. My armor parts are there as well, even some parts I did not remove myself. Great. And he's holding my poison bottle, now empty. Shit.
What's the matter? Missing something?
I'm not gonna say anything.
I've had a little search while you were asleep.
Yeah, it's apparent. I had to, after this fell out of your bust while you tossed about.
Did you mean to poison me?
The thought had crossed my mind. No, sir, I could never. Okay, no, it wasn't meant for you. Who was it meant for? I liked having it just in case. In case you decided to poison me, huh? I could contemplate it, but should I just lie? No, I don't want him. Look, I'm stuck in a room alone with him. I don't want to antagonize him. I don't need him pissed. I gotta play my cards right so I get out of this alive. Or unscathed. Not you, our mutual enemies, sir. We don't have mutual enemies, kitten. Except for Rivera, I guess. You thought she'd just invite you in for a cup of tea? I guess not. Don't be a fool. Trying to win against that hag, you can only die. Fine.
I watched you while you slept.
Oh god. Getting creeper vibes now. Pervert. I'm just gonna be like, oh? Okay, I'm having... Okay. He tilts my face up by the chin.
The scar on your neck is barely visible. Good, I guess.
Oh god. I don't know. Because I know this is gonna lead to a kiss, you guys, and I like kissing, but it's like kind of creeping me out. So... but I want to kiss. Okay, we'll just look up at him, suddenly feeling how close he's holding me. He gently wraps one hand around my neck and pulls me closer with the other one until our bodies touch. His mismatched eyes gleam with something both sad and wild. Oh god, I invited this on myself. Oh god. Alright, I'm taking a vote. What should I do, you guys? I'm gonna leave it up to you. Just... Alright, that's it. I'm just gonna kiss him. I'm just gonna do it. He readily meets me halfway there, and with our lips locked, pushes me onto the hay that was my bed. I figured you'd say that. His lips feel so thin and cruel on mine. There is no mistaking from the way he hungrily assaults me that there's an untamed passion inside of him, bordering with desperation. 100 thoughts flood my mind. How he is a bad man, a corrupt law officer. Now he surely uses this to force himself on women, and who knows how many he's had. I told you guys, now he has been rude. How he has been rude to me, if somewhat protective as well. He has been a little protective, I gotta give him that. How he might make fun of me as soon as it looks like I've surrendered. Jeez. God, they don't really give me a lot of options at this point. Alright, I'm gonna fight for my release. Brash attempts to hold me in place and kiss me again, but then finally gives up and lets me go. Stop kissing, asshole. Oh, come on. It's all in good fun. Fisher comes in through the doorway.
Is everything all right here?
Not really, but Sir Brash throws him a glare. Yes, Mr. Fisher. I'm glad.
Can we continue on, sir?
Yeah, we're leaving.
Okay, got out of that unscathed. The day seems cold, so I put on Sir Brash's shirt over my clothes and tuck it under my armor.
Come, Bright. You'll be safe with us.
Will I? You're finally away from Sir Brash. You seem to have some new clothes and of such fine making. Why do you wear the colors of Scarswall? Fisher gives me a worried look. I suppose the Scarswallers provided the armor, but you didn't have that shirt yesterday. How the hell do you know? Why are you even looking? These are my clothes. What does it matter what color they are? Black, blue, and white are the colors of Scarswall, and it very much looks like Sir Brash has marked you as his own. You haven't become Sir Brash's concubine, have you? What the fuck? For fuck's sake, I am not his concubine. I was just cold, so he gave me something to wear. I knew it. You really worry me. Be careful with any Scarswaller. Don't accept their gifts. They come with a price. Toons and Jasper seem ready to move on. Jasper seems to be in a good mood. This must mean his wound is healed. Still, he didn't say a word to defend me yesterday when Sir Brash ordered them all to shoot me. I wonder if they were really willing to do it. those traitors. With everyone well rested, we continue our journey through the swamp. Oh boy, again.
Another day for you, my dear. I'm happy to see you alive.
I doubt it. What is there not to believe? If you don't trust my good intentions, at least trust that I like having my toys where I can see them. They were not concubining. She was just a little curious. I suspect you might have more questions for my divine person. Am I right? Yes. Remind me where we left off. In my dream, you were telling me about the shadow. What does it mean?
Shadow? It might be a metaphor for pain and torment, or being lost.
It is true that I have been chained and tortured, but I was hoping these images would not come back to haunt you. Who did that to you? How did you escape? It was a resident of Inferno, more skilled than me in the state I was in. Well, I wormed my way out when the chance presented itself. It's not a glorious tale, and as you can see from your dreams, I am still disturbed by it. I don't want you to witness these pointless scenes of me in my weakest state. It doesn't serve either of us. Perhaps one of these days we will find a cure for this situation. For now, it is sadly a price you have to pay for having me as your infernal patron. Great, as if I asked for you. Okay, I'm gonna say, I hope we can stop it. Likewise. How else can I entertain you? Earlier you mentioned victims giving birth to the demon spawn.
Obviously, I have never witnessed a demon summoning, for mating purposes or otherwise.
The ritual is performed by a witch, and it is often assumed the demon will be attracted to her, but this doesn't have to be the case. If the demon doesn't simply decide to slaughter everyone in sight, he will choose his female from the ones available. This makes it possible for the witches to walk away and leave behind a substitute, which I prefer to as a victim. So a demon spawn's mother does not have to be a witch. It could easily be another woman, possibly younger than the witch, in bonds, and with her body prepared in such a way that the demon finds her more appealing, whatever the criterion. Okay, that's gotta suck. That's terrible. Capturing and chaining a young peasant woman, how difficult can it be? And after one can claim the child. She gets an indestructible servant for a time, a test subject if she's more intelligent, but either way, she would get her death at his hands sooner or later. Two witches once did exactly this across your eastern sea. They were known by their last names, Psyche and Ren, and they pretended to be do-gooder witches in Elshay some 30 years ago. Wait, wasn't that the name of the two witches in that book we read on the demon spawn? They were writing this research journal about their pet demon spawn, quite sensitive information, but they knew no limits and published everything. They lied that they found the orphan demon spawn. In fact, they were the ones who sacrificed his mother to be violated by a demon, and to later inevitably die while giving birth. How do you know this? That's what I want to know. But they were respected members of the human society, so of course they would never publish the truth behind the kidnapping and sacrifice of a peasant girl. A little later they both died, mysteriously. Under mysterious circumstances. Their actions seem to bother you. Yes, well, hypocrisy sometimes bothers me. I prefer it when an evil person states it up front somehow. They should at least not be famous as supremely noble do-gooders. There's also the issue that I don't want humans to know all there is to know about my kin, so I don't appreciate the journal publication in 5 languages. Your next question. No. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say I have no more questions. Very well. Your little mind can't handle all the greatness. Oh, for fuck's sake. I really don't like that guy. If they had a video cameras
You
back then,
seemed
I'm sure
familiar when we met in the camp, and now I know why.
I've known your parents for a long time. I believe I even met you when you were a jolly youngster, running around in an oversized pair of your mother's underpants. They were up to your neck. Oh yeah, that's an image I don't care to have you. Yeah. Don't speak of that. Don't be ashamed. You were but a child, and yeah, now you're giving me creeper vibes. As honorable as your parents are, they may not have been able to afford any better, but it doesn't matter. You grew up just right, didn't you? Depends on what you mean by just right. Do you have any children? I have two, an elder daughter and a younger son. Both are older than you, I'd say. They are their own people now, rarely come to visit their old man. I'm sorry.
The old man talks too much, doesn't he?
Hashtag old movie references. I don't mind him. He's okay. He's alright. He doesn't look very useful, come to think. None of them do. I've been too distracted to pay attention to our surroundings. Now that I look around, something seems wrong.
Sir, we've already been here. I remember this tree, and...
I see that! Damned swamp with no roads.
Don't get in my goddamn way, you lunatic. Apologies. Shut the fuck up. The knight keeps yelling at Toons and Jasper. Fisher and I are several steps behind them, having some difficulties getting through the undergrowth. The old man stops, addressing me in a whisper.
Sir Brash doesn't care about the mission. You saw how we tried to blow the other soldiers off.
The others don't seem to notice that we've stopped, and they continue on. He's walking us in circles on purpose. He's just waiting for the rest of us to get killed, and then who knows where he'll be taking you. No, I think this was an honest mistake. No matter, you've heard what he said earlier. You're either with him, or he'll have the soldiers kill you.
I still think you should escape. He's not watching. This may be your only chance.
What will you do if I escape? It might be best if I come along to help you. The sir would punish me if I stayed. Oh, God. Should I trust him? There's like nobody to trust. I don't know who to trust. I remember what Sir Brash told me about Fisher.
All he really wants is to get inside your panties.
It seemed like a stupid thing to say, but I don't know anymore. Alright, okay, Mr. Fisher. Right now?
Come. They are deep in the swamp and we can still get out. We need to run.
I can't trust anybody. I don't know what to do. I start running as fast as I can, hoping to use my special talent. I'm not sure it's working though, since Fisher isn't far behind me. Maybe I'm getting the hang of using it in moderation without hurting myself. Turning back, I don't see anyone on our trail. Is it possible we lost them? Did we make it? A little farther ahead to be safe. The trees should hide us. They will no longer know which way we turned. Whew. But what about the wargs? They'll no longer pose a threat. Why is he smiling at me like that? Oh shit. It won't matter if the wargs kill me a few times once the heart of yours becomes mine. Fuck! Oh god. I reach for my dagger. Shit. Before I can do anything, a burning pain in my chest paralyzes me. God. I chose poorly. There are days I realize the old man keeps stabbing me again and again. Searching through my chest. Here it is, black as night. Oh god. Did I get a game over? Why? Why am I still aware? Oh shit. He's dead? How? His body is merely a bloody lump in the grass.
Damn, girl, you really need a good beating.
Have mercy. Yeah, a beating? I think I already received one.
What the hell were you thinking?
Fuck. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. Be quiet and fix that armor. It's torn pretty badly. I tried to clean you from the blood, but it got everywhere. Fuck this shit. As I get up on my feet again, I realize Sir Brash nearly cut Fisher in half. Ugh. Oh, look. He had an apple. He takes a ripe apple from someplace on Fisher's corpse and tosses it my way. Okay, catch it. Good to see you can move. How did you find us? Guess I'm good at tracking you down, kitten. You leave your fur everywhere, that pretty hair of yours. Did I die? Don't know. I didn't want to check since I knew you were coming back anyway. Took you less than an hour to wake up, so maybe you weren't that dead. The Demonheart thing works well once they stop stabbing you. Now what? Now you'll pay me for pulling this whole escape shit. Oh god. No. Oh god, no. How should I punish you? No. I think Fisher already did. Right. That's enough. We need to get a move on. It doesn't look like he's regenerating, so we can just leave him here. The old fool was hoping to become a Demonheart at this age. Ha! Let's just go. Yeah, let's go. Give me your hand. Don't faint on me. Oh boy. I'm just gonna give him my hand. I don't know anymore. And that's the end of the chapter, guys. So that's about as far as I'm gonna go with the streaming, since I do want people to buy this game, and if you're interested in what's going to happen further, go out and buy it and support the developer and get yourself a really awesome game. Next chapter, a lot of things, questions are answered. There's a lot of plot twists and a really big cliffhanger that's like, oh my god, I can't wait for chapter 5, but I'll let all of you discover that for yourself. So that's it. Thank you for watching my stream, my very first visual novel stream, and